gun, it's Rodgers. This one's straight out here to Jones. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Meanwhile, Rodgers throw here pulled in by Lazard. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
On first down, Rodgers got his man right over the middle. That's Jones. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher, and that's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease, feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that, I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
He's got the hook up to Lazard, and he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over to the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Now Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones taking it in from a yard out. And the Packers are an extra point away from taking the lead. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Taken at the 15, and able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Now a timeout called for by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Complete once again to Watson. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Rodgers to throw once more. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Romeo Doubs, his intended receiver. And it'll bring up third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. Rodgers to throw for it on fourth. Over the middle, complete. It's Cobb. And the Packers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Jones is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. It's caught at the 3. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. They call it a loss of a yard there. And this brings up a third and goal. They'll try to run it in with Jones. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. And now here's Mason Crosby, the Packers' all-time leading scorer, but now lining up in a different uniform. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? They kicked the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a younger group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Dean Lowry just creating a disaster there for the offense as that one goes 16 yards in the wrong direction. On second and a long way to go. Rodgers. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Here's Rodgers to throw. Caught left side by Cobb. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Pass to his running back, complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers sliding out of the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
He finds Watson. It's caught. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 26. And again, it's Rodgers. A check down here to Jones. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on second down. Rodgers. On the out route, Dobbs brings it in. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Aaron Jones in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Crosby connects on the extra point, and the lead is up to 5. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Fields this way up at the 17. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So we've come to halftime here with the visiting Packers out on top. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we're underway in the third quarter. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks him. And the Packers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Rodgers throw brought in by Watson. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
On second down, it's Jones. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Rodgers going to try and throw on third down. Able to find Lazard. And he's going to have the Packers first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Rodgers now on first down. Throw complete to the tight end, Tonyan. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He'll go right back to Tonyan. Touchdown! Robert Tonyan, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers have retaken a third-quarter lead. They're going to run forward with Jones. And he will not make it to the goal line here. So they'll be unable to bump this lead up to a field goal. It remains a one-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. A very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Now this offense trying to change the script here a little bit, CD. Trailing on the scoreboard, and the last time out on the very first play of the drive, they threw that interception.
And you definitely saw his coaches, teammates come over to him on the sideline, trying to help him shake it off because in this game, his team is down right now. So it's important to make sure you get some confidence back for both the quarterback and the entire offense. Otherwise, those mistakes could continue to pile up.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
A third quarter now, a one-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. On play action, Rodgers. Pass to Lazard, bringing it in on the crossing route. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. And let's see, the Packers defensively 6 DBs, so a dime look on third.
Could play coverage or bring pressure.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Packer first down. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Rodgers. Looking left side, he's got a man. That's Jones. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
From the 17, Rodgers is complete to Dobbs. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Here's a give to Jones running left. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Jones. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. The 2nd down play not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. For the lead, here's 3rd and goal. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught from Packers touchdown. Robert Tonyan from 6 yards away. And the Packers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Rodgers will throw for it. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. It's a squib kick fielded just inside the 20. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time. He's got a man complete. And they'll work this down inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Throwing is Rodgers. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Oh, he forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. But really not much secret there. 3rd and long, Charles, and he was looking to throw the football. And I would imagine as a defender, you're kind of salivating in that spot, right?
You certainly are.
Ain't been on the game in 2 weeks.
They tip the scale towards the defense every single time. Now you're actually able to dictate and understand what the offense is trying to do. You know where the first down.
Rodgers is going to go down in the end zone. It's a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
They're going to go with a tight end here in the running play. Darnell Savage there to make the tackle. On play action, it's Rodgers. That's going to be caught downfield by Lazard. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds. 80 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Again, it's Jones. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Rodgers to throw. And he's got his man. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's Allen Lazard. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Packers have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Important extra point up and through, and that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Short kick. Over the middle, take it down. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs. Just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Now Rodgers. Able to find Jones. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Back to throw. Rodgers. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Now Rodgers, gotta have this one. And unable to break away. They stop.
Oh my God.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. On the counter, here's Jones. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. And here's Jones again on 2nd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Marked that down for a win in the defensive column.
On 3rd down. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Packers pick it up, and they will set up
Oh, my God.
41-yard line.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it, a costly turnover. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. To throw is Rodgers. Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
This one swung out here to Jones. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Hey, he's not guarded. He's not being guarded.
Back to throw.
That's touchdown. He's not being guarded.
Got a man, that's Lazard.
If I never dragged Jones, that wouldn't have been a tutty. Oh my God.